Viewers and subscribers, please make sure to subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share, because if you don't, you will miss out a lot of news.
The St. Mary Police Division have launched an high-level investigation into the deadly shooting incident that occurred at a bar in Galena, St. Mary early Sunday morning. Reports are that about 12 a.m., 3 patrons were inside the establishment when a lone gunman entered, made a purchase request, then opened gunfire hitting all 3 individuals. 2 of the injured were reportedly rushed to the Port Maria Hospital by residents, where they were admitted, one in serious condition and the other in stable condition. The third person, 49 years old Rudolph Begford, otherwise called Patty Crumbs, a truck driver of the community, was later discovered unresponsive at the scene with what appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at the Port Maria Hospital. The St. Mary Police are reassuring residents that every effort is being made to identify and apprehend the person responsible. Increased patrols and operational activities are being carried out across key areas to enhance public safety and maintain order, the police said. Citizens are encouraged to remain calm and to continue supporting the police by sharing information that can assist with the investigation. Individuals may contact the Port Maria Police Station at 876-994-4222 or 876-333-9530. The nearest police station or crime stop at 311. The St. Ann police are investigating the fatal shooting of a man in the parish on Tuesday. Dead is Renika Campbell, 26, a construction worker of Royal Palm, Runaway Bay, St. Ann. Reports are that about 12:05 a.m., Campbell was in Mount Edgecombe district in the parish when he was shot and injured by unknown assailant. He was assisted to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The St. Anne's Bay Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the matter. The St. Anne Police have launched an investigation into the shooting death of a 21-year-old man at a bar in St. Anne on Sunday night. He is DeAndre Errands, otherwise called Bigger, unemployed of Conpee Street Exchange District, St. Anne. Reports are that about 10:27 p.m., Errands was having a drink at a bar in Exchange Square when he was pounced upon by a man who brandished a gun and shot him. He was taken to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The Outrageous Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the matter. Lester Coke, the nephew of incarcerated Tivoli Garden Dan, Christopher Dodos Coke, was killed in a crash on Friday. Reports are that the younger Coke, the son of Mark Anthony Coke, aka Jati, was turning into Tivoli on a bike when he collided with a taxi. He was pronounced dead at the Kingston Public Hospital. The incident has caused some tension in downtown Kingston, leading to roadblocks being mounted in some areas. The police are on high alert. Sleuths assigned to the Kingston Eastern Police Division have charged a teen of Cumberland Avenue, Kingston with gun charge. The teen, who cannot be named due to his age, has been charged with possession of a prohibited weapon with intent to harm, and assault occasionally by the arm, following an incident on Sunset Avenue in the parish on March 22. Reports from the Hillstone Road Police are that at 4:25 p.m., the teen, along with a group of men, one of who was armed with a firearm, approached a man with who they have a previous dispute. The group and the team got into a physical dispute with the man, during which they punched and kicked him. The man sustained multiple bruises and swellings all over his body. A report was subsequently made to the police by the complainant. On July 22, the teen was positively identified by the complainant during an identification parade. He was later charged. His court date is being finalized. A St. Catherine man who sexually molested the teenager daughter of a family friend was given a cumulative sentence of 35 years imprisonment in the circuit court on Friday, July 25th. The 30-year-old was sentenced to 15 years and 3 months for having sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16, 10 years and 3 months for burglary, and 10 years and 3 months for grievous sexual assault. In handing down the sentence, Justice Ivory Brown ruled that the accused is to serve at least 10 years before becoming eligible to apply for parole. Facts are that in 2021, the accused visited the home of the complainant where he sexually assaulted her. The child related her ordeal to her relatives, and a report was made to the Center for Investigation of Sexual Offense and Child Abuse, and an investigation was launched, which resulted in the accused being charged. St. Catherine motorcyclist Rodin Brown, who pleaded guilty to causing the death of a woman during a traffic crash, is to be sentenced in the St. Catherine Circuit Court on October 24, 2025. Brown, 35, is charged with the death of Camille Berkey of Glengough District, St. Catherine. When Brown appeared before Justice Dale Palmer in the St. Catherine Circuit Court on Friday, he pleaded guilty to 1 count of causing death by dangerous driving. His bail was extended pending sentencing. The facts are that on January 20, 2019, Brown was driving a motorbike in Glengough. Upon reaching a section of the road, he reported the lost control of the bike, which slammed into Burke, who was standing at the roadside. Burke suffered severe injuries and was taken to hospital, where she later died. The matter was first sent to the St. Catherine Coroner Court, which ruled that Brown should try it into the matter. A St. Catherine couple has been charged in connection with a thief of more than $2 million from a business in Gutters, Old Harbour, where one of them worked as a branch manager. 32 years old, Sachel Smith Ebanks, a branch manager, and her husband, 42 years old businessman David Ebanks, both of Gardiner Boulevard, Sydenham Villa, St. Catherine, have been charged with larceny as a servant, conspiracy to commit larceny, and receiving stolen property. According to the Old Harbour Police, the alleged thief took place between Monday, July 14 and Wednesday, July 23. An internal audit revealed that $2,250,000 was missing from cash lodgement made during that time. When questioned, Smith Ebanks reportedly admitted to taking the money and handing it over to her husband to assist with what she described as a family emergency. The matter was reported to the police, and both individuals were taken into custody, where they charged on Saturday, July 26, following a question and answer session conducted in the presence of their attorney. The couple is scheduled to appear in the Old Harbour Parish Court on Friday, September 26. Lawmen assigned to the St. Elizabeth Criminal Investigation Branch have charged a man with murder following the stabbing death of a woman at a nightclub in the parish on June 28. Charge is 33 years old Kenneth Troop, otherwise called Brownman, a farmer of Coke Drive, Santa Cruz in the parish. The deceased has been identified as 34 years old Nikisha Francis Manford, otherwise called Chocolate. Reports from the Santa Cruz police are that at about 4 a.m., an altercation developed between the two, during which Francis Manford was stabbed and hit in the head with a stool. Troop was later seen on a surveillance footage hitting the woman in the head during the fracas and stabbing her shortly after thereafter. A post-mortem was conducted on the body of Francis Manford, which revealed that she died during the stab wounds to the torso and blunt trauma to the head. Troop was later apprehended and taken into custody, where an interview was conducted and he was charged. His court date is being finalized. The Westmoreland police have listed one man as person of interest who they believe can assist them with an ongoing investigation in relation to an incident on November 2024. He is Andre Morrison. Morrison is being urged to report to the Savannah Mall police immediately. Anyone knowing the whereabouts is being asked to contact the Savannah Mall police at 876-955-2758. The National Intelligence Bureau (NIB) tip line at 811. Crime Stop at 311. The 119 police emergency number or the nearest police station.